Hello, guys. It is Ken Lawson, Renaissance Man, yet again. I am doing something a little different today. I'm going to watch the new video from Lady Gaga. I am not like a huge fan to where I know her catalog and all that, but I like a lot of the songs that I've heard over the years. I think she's a really good actress, and her more intimate style of stuff that really shows off her voice, more than the dance kind of thing and all that. I really love those kinds of things. So, but I get the feeling it's going to be a dance type, pop sound to it, which I have no aversion to if it's done well. So, I did notice that the video looks like it's going to be very dance choreography, artistic, which is right up my wheelhouse, right in my wheelhouse, or up my alley. It's one of those two things. But I'm looking forward to it because I really do think she has a wonderful voice. Shame she had to go through all that crap at the beginning of her career with, people slamming her for her looks and things like that. Well, you all know what she went through. But I'm glad that that doesn't happen nearly as much anymore, and that she can just concentrate on being the best star she can be. I still have not watched A Star Is Born, which is odd because I love the original movie. Used to listen to the soundtrack all the time, and I like the song that came from it with her and Bradley Cooper. But I haven't listened to a whole bunch of it because I want to watch that movie, and maybe I'll do a reaction to it. Who knows? But let's get into this. I watch videos for everything. Lady Gaga especially is very involved in the artistic side of it as well. So why not appreciate those things when she does them? I mean, she's dancing, she's doing all that. I'm sure she has a lot of say in the costuming, all of it. So I appreciate a video for the entirety of it, not just listening to her voice and going, wow, she's a good singer. So hope you don't mind that. I do pause along the way, so be prepared. Let's go ahead and jump into this and see how we do.
The category is Dance or Die.
Very Hunger Games. Ooh. Okay, now I may be backing up a lot because I love dance. I have a technical theater background, so I ran lighting and sound for a lot of dance recitals, and it got me to where I love all the dance shows. So You Think You Can Dance, Dancing with the Stars, all of them. But few quick comments. I love the costuming. That is just unique and awesome. But wow. What great costuming. She looks like she's in the best shape of her life when she was walking sideways, with a profile shot. And I like the fact that the background is all black. I mean, the floor, everything is just black, so all you see is the dancers. It's not being overwhelmed by the setting that it's in. And don't worry, I'm going to take the song in as well. I always go back after I finish a video and listen to the song in its entirety as well. So anyway, let's pick it up from here because it looked like people doing multiple styles of dance moves. I like someone holding her tape thing up. Wow, what a... I'll let the chorus finish and then I'll go back. Okay, wow. I actually really, really like this. Her singing, is a little more beyond some of the more pop star stuff to me. Um, it has more depth and warmth and all of that as well. And I think the mix on the music is really, really good. This shot is amazing. Whoever planned this shot, having all the people on this side, but then this side covering them, and it just being the white, it's a really neat compositional idea. And can I just say, there's a lot of pretty people with pretty forms, and I appreciate that kind of thing. Um, Having been a photographer and all that for a lot of years too, I tend to be biased a bit towards that. So I love the music though. The music has a really good drive to it. Let's go from that spot.
Tonight is the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty
The one going very cats.
game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red. You hear the last few words of your life with a haunting dance. Now you're both in a
I love that outfit. That's really cool.
spell on the night. Abracadabra, I'm on Unana. Abracadabra, or Gaga. Abracadabra, Abra Unana. In a tongue she said, therefore love tonight.
Wow. Now, admittedly, I haven't seen a lot of her videos. Um, Her dancing is really, really good. She doesn't look out of place with all these professional dancers for sure. Um, the other thing is, as I'm watching it and listening to the music, you know what it almost feels like is if you were to, from olden days, shove Madonna and Janet Jackson together into a video and have that aesthetic and feel and driving sound. And of course, Madonna, I think, was a very, very good singer and actor, and she's very much like Lady Gaga. But I am really, really impressed, and I keep seeing all these things in the back of, like, there's flock of seagulls hair and all of that. I actually really like the song. I'm sorry I'm not getting into the lyrics or anything, but you can only get into so much at once. I gotta look up who did the choreography on this. Boy, she looks really, really good. Oh,
Choose the road on the west
Wow.
side as the dust flies. Watch it burn. Don't waste time on feeling. Use your passion. No return. Hold me in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red. You hear the last few words of your life.
I want to see where it came back into that. And I also want to comment on the, man. Uh-oh, Daniel San's about to take out the guy from Cobra Kai. um, the mix on this is really, really, uh, it's not overladen with a bunch of stuff it doesn't need, and it's letting the voice drive the music along with the beat. There's not a whole lot of extraneous stuff going on that's intruding with it and standing out, if that makes sense. Oh, I didn't notice the red version of her up here in the middle until just now. which is another good reason to pause, because sometimes I spot things that I can't see while it's going on, because this is a very fast-paced and quickly edited video.
Dark moonlight, save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red, you hear the last few words of your life. With a haunting dance, now you're both in a trance. It's time to cast your spell on the night. Abracadabra, amor una na. Abracadabra, orda ugaga. Abracadabra, abra una na. In her tongue she said, "Death or love tonight."
Oh, wow. Okay, something to point out here is filming black costumes on a black background and black floor, and still have it to where you can see them without being like, oh, I wish it was brighter so I could see them. You're seeing just enough to make her the focus, but still see the movement that they're doing. That's really cool. And the section coming up, I can tell I'm going to love. Have I mentioned that I just love music and art and everything? I just love I love when it's all brought together well.
Abracadabra, amor una na. Abracadabra, orda ugaga. Abracadabra, abra una na. In her tongue she said, "Death or love tonight."
I love that edit, that little swipe over. Oh, cool. Wow, that's very Madonna there, isn't it? The video is almost overwhelming in how much cool is going on. The lighting in this is really, really nice, because they didn't go with a lot of rim lighting and all that. It's really looks like, is it mostly single source? I mean, you know, it's mostly from one side without a whole lot of fill light coming in on the other side. It's just very subtle. And I like that because it takes it away from looking dancerly and makes it more cinematic. If that makes sense. And I'm sure there's, you know, an overhead soft light, you know, a bank of soft lights up there because it's a huge room. But, I mean, just look at this. This is almost a painting right here. Painting from the Renaissance, you know? It's really, 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 really well done. And I'll say again, the shape that she's in looks to me to be the best shape she's ever been in her life. But as we all know, as it gets older, you got to work harder at it. So she's probably putting in a lot of work. So she should get appreciation for that. Ooh. Wow, I just got a chill. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Hello, Ash. Wow. What can you say? That far exceeded my expectations of this video and the song. I was making the Madonna comparison earlier, and it really does have a feel of when Madonna was at the top of her game and doing shoot, what's the name of that song with the religious overtones? I think it was in the Deadpool movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. I was just thoroughly impressed. And it may make me go back and watch some of her other videos, because a lot of the songs I've just kind of heard in passing, but never really delved into them. For all of you, I'll put Ash's name at the bottom so you know who he is. Right, Ash? So, anyway, there's not a lot more to say about it other than I think it was brilliantly choreographed, brilliantly done cinematically. And, it's just astoundingly good. I'm sure that thing's going to win some awards at the next shows, right? So anyway, I will sign off there. I might get into a little bit more Lady Gaga because I haven't done much, and maybe do Star is Born. So we'll see. For now, you all have a great day, great night, great life. Please like and subscribe and do that stuff because I could really use it. Really. All right. Bye.